Good afternoon. My name is James Fisk, and this is my tribute speech. Do something great. This is what Brendan Flynn once told me. I really didn't understand what he meant by this the first time he told me this. And it really took a little while of thinking and living and being around him to kind of understand what he means by do something great. It really has a lot bigger meaning, but you really can't just understand what he means by this until you experience how he lives his life and what he means when he tells you to do something great. Brendan is today and was my head wrestling coach in high school. He is a teacher at CMS middle school here in Devils Lake. He also is an avid hunter and fisher, a sports fanatic, loves Madden football, and also loves to put weight up in the weight room as he is an avid lifter. When he's not doing any of these things, he's usually at home with his family. I met Brendan when I was a sophomore in high school, or about 5 years ago. He really does not get the credit he deserves for what he does for the young kids and wrestling kids in the Devils Lake community. He is truly a role model. For what he has taught me and many other young men like myself, he deserves a thanks for the many, many hours spent teaching and building respectable young men through hard work and patience. Whether it's staying after that already 2-hour long hard practice to sit there and give me extra pointers or put in the extra work to come in early on a weekday, or else come in on a Sunday so I can get weight off and get an extra workout in. He was always there for us. No matter who it was, what they had said to him the night before, he was always there, respectable, and would always make sure that you got done what you needed to get done. This goes way beyond wrestling though. He was always there to make sure we had our schoolwork done, make sure that we were getting home, eating supper with our family, make sure that in many of our cases we're saying a prayer at the table just because that's how he lived his life, and many of us did too, but he would never push his beliefs on us if we didn't believe the same way. But that's what he did. He taught us, and he also taught us to be respectable. He also taught us values, to have values in your life, and to always respect your parents because that was the best thing you could do when you got home. Brendan has built the DLHS wrestling team program to the height of its existence. While doing this, he taught me that nothing worth having in life is easy to obtain. This is major because he taught me that if you want something, you're going to have to work for it. And that anything that is given in life, it probably didn't mean that much to you. But if you work for something, it'll mean the most to you. Brendan taught us dedication, hard work, respect, timeliness, and even neatness. He was almost like another parent to us boys. I can't even begin to show the appreciation that one person has taught me. One thing that Brendan taught us all is that one person can influence many without even being noticed, yet still continue to make a difference in their community. He truly is a great role model in our community, and he deserves the most respect that I could give. One thing that I have learned from Brendan is to live each day like it is your last. Whether you feel that you're making a difference or not, continue, and you will see some outcome at some point. Because whether you feel like you're making a difference, someone will get something out of you. Because you can influence someone without even knowing it. One thing that I've learned from Brendan is that you never underestimate the influence a sport or a coach can have on a kid. And this is why I believe in putting kids in sports and also extracurricular activities. Because even adults can look back and say they had one coach or one instructor or one teacher that taught them something way beyond whether it was math, band, chorus, wrestling, football, whatever it may have been. They can always look back and say there was one instructor that taught them more than just what they were learning. Brendan is a prime example of a positive role model. You may not know him, but I have, and everyone on this earth needs to find a role model like the DLHS wrestlers do. This is my tribute to Brendan Flynn.